Hi guys, I'm Mallory Backus and I'm here with Mr. Tuck. Mr. Tuck, can you tell us about some of the things that are going on at the schools today?
Mallory, it's close to the end of the year. I think we have 3 weeks left, and wow, it is amazing how many things that are going on. We're finishing up testing this month. Very stressful time of year for kids and teachers, but we're getting close to the end of that. We're heading towards prom, we're heading towards graduation and all those wonderful things. Students finishing up their last semester, and a lot of students preparing to graduate, move on off to college and careers and families and things like that. So always an exciting time, but also a little bit bittersweet. We're going to miss some of those kids, and we always want to wish them the very best, and we've done the best we can to prepare them and get them ready for the future. For the past 14 years, they've been in school, been told when to get up, when to go to school, when the bell rings you go, and now they're on their own. So it can be a little bit scary for them, but also very exciting. We're still in the middle of construction. The rain slowed us down a little bit, but we're very close to pouring slabs. So when we pour slabs, then we typically start to see walls go up, and you actually see some things. During the initial phases is kind of slow because dirt work's not really exciting. A lot of things have to be done and prepped, but we're just about to see a slab, and when we see the slab, then obviously we'll start to see the walls and see a structure. We've gone to bid on the ag shop, and we've accepted those bids. So as soon as the contractor finishes one thing really at the middle school where that building's going up, we should move on over and start that project. And then very soon we should go to bid on the ECC and the classroom safe rooms. So we've had a survey out about next projects, potential next projects, and we're excited. That's closed at this point, but we're excited to go back and look at the results and see what people are thinking. But it's just a very, very busy time of year. We're struggling with the state and state budget cuts. We've already cut in the past 5 years close to $1 million, and the word I get from the state, and it is a guess, and it's always a guess with them, but we're going to need to cut $300,000 to $600,000 more.
Oh.
So yeah, it's very, very difficult to find those things without impacting teachers and jobs and programs. So we've tried very hard to absorb those things, and we've done, I think, a pretty good job so far that we've been able to just absorb from within, and we're working hard to do that right now too. So. But there also comes a point where the state needs to fund us properly. Our kids deserve a proper and adequate education, and education costs money. But I do think you get those dollars back in the long run. So very busy time of year. Very excited for our seniors in their graduation. Very excited to see our 8th graders move up and everybody to move a step. So looking forward to the summer. Maybe it'll stop raining and we'll get some sunshine and can get outside and do some things. So.
Okay.
Very exciting time of year.
Sounds like it. Thank you.
And welcome back, everybody. We're here at the end of the year Academic All-Star Awards. Each year we honor our students that are achieving in the classroom, and as we grow or move towards the end of the year, it's always nice to honor those students. And Ms. Hauser, we brought a young man here today from the middle school that you have nominated. And if you would, maybe introduce him and tell us a little bit about him.
I will. My pleasure. This is Mr. Rain Adams. Rain he's the kind of student that you want to meet every day in the hallway. He's always jovial, never meets a stranger, friendly, supportive, very active in many things. He's been in honor band. He's made 2 honor bands this year. He's active in speech, and this is our first year for speech, and this young man has just done unbelievable things in speech for his first year. Very proud of him. He is in the top 10% of his 8th grade classroom, and very diligent and just a well-rounded young man.
That's wonderful. Rain, I guess maybe a couple, 3 weeks away from entering high school.
Yes.
Have you started thinking about what you're going to do after high school? Maybe career plans or directions you want to go?
I was planning on going to college and becoming either a brain surgeon or a lawyer.
That's wonderful. One of those is very, very good job, and the other one's a attorney, right? I say that my sister's an attorney. That's a family joke. You brought some folks with you today. Would you introduce them for us?
Yes, this man is my grandfather, Lloyd Adams. This person is my mother. Her name's Jennifer Adams. And that's my lovable and charismatic father, Trey Adams.
Well, guys, when we have our students come, we always ask them to bring parents and friends, family, etc. And one thing we notice every year when we bring our students, they always have a lot of support at home, good family, encouraged to come to school and learn. So, Mom, you guys must be very proud of this young man.
We are very proud of him. He tries at everything he does, and he succeeds in pretty much everything he puts his mind to. So we're very excited to see what his future holds.
Well, it sounds like he's on a very good track. And Rain, for being our academic all-star, we have a plaque for you, and we want to tell you that we're very proud of you and all you've accomplished, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. And I will try to keep up all the hard work that I've been trying to put out.
We'll be back in just a moment with another academic all-star. And we're here with our second academic all-star from middle school. Ms. Hauser, we brought another young lady today. And again, would you please introduce her for us and maybe tell us just a little bit about her and her accomplishments?
I will. This is Miss Ashlyn Arnold. Ashlyn is active in FFA 4-H. She was champion and reserve champion. She is also active in basketball and had a great year. She is also in the top 10% of her 8th grade class. Ashlyn's, again, just like the young man before, you see some of the same characteristics in our academic all-stars in that they have great character. They have a great family behind them who guides them and directs them in the right path. And she's a pleasure, and I'm going to miss her very much next year.
Well, Ashley, it sounds like you've had a wonderful year and a very good time in middle school. So ready to move to high school?
Think so?
I think so. It's going to come anyway, isn't it?
Looks like it.
It sure is. You brought some folks with you today. Would you mind introducing for us?
Okay. This is my daddy. This is my mama. That's my grandma, Mimi. That's my papa. And this is my little sister.
Well, guys, anytime, as Mrs. Hauser said, anytime we honor our students for academics, we're finding that the parents are very active in their lives, very supportive of education, very encouraging, and also we find that the parents are typically very proud of them. So, Mom, I would say that you guys are very proud of this young lady and very happy with her progress so far.
We sure are. She works hard. She knows that if she keeps her grades up, that she gets to be in all the extracurricular activities, but when those grades start slipping, those extra activities come to a halt.
Well, being she's receiving an academic award, I would say her grades are doing very well. So now, I think 3 weeks or so from filming out from graduating from 8th grade and moving to high school. As you move into high school, have you started thinking about college or career plans?
I've started thinking about being a vet.
I bet. Sounds like with projects and animals, that's a very typical direction people want to go. For all you do, for all your accomplishments, we want to tell you we're very proud of you. We want you to keep up the good work when you go to high school, continue to excel in the classroom, and for being our academic all-star, we have a plaque for you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're back with our third middle school academic all-star. We honor our students in the 5th, 8th, and 12th grade each year that are achieving in the classroom. And Ms. Hauser, this is the third student you brought to us today, and it looks like that we're doing very well in the 8th grade. The students you brought so far have been outstanding. If you would, please introduce this student and tell us a little bit about him and his activities.
Well, we will continue with outstanding. This is Mr. Hunter Elkins. Hunter is active in football and track. He is on the National Junior High Honor Society. Hunter's all business when it comes to school. Anything that he takes part in, it's business. It's very serious. He's very well liked. The teachers, when they speak of Hunter, it's always a great young man of character. Whether he's in the hallway, whatever it is he's doing, they know he's going to choose the right thing to do. And we're very proud of him. And he's another one that we're going to miss next year.
Well, Hunter, sounds like you're doing very well. We always ask our students, our academic all-stars, to bring folks with them, their parents, etc. And you brought your mom and dad with you today. Would you introduce them for us?
Yes, this is my dad, Steve, and this is my mom, Jennifer.
Welcome, guys. each time we honor one of our students, as we ask their parents to come, we're finding that they have a strong family, that education is valued in the home, and we also find that the kids are doing very well. The parents are usually very proud of their kids. So I'm going to guess that you guys are very proud of this young man. Well, Hunter, for being our academic all-star, we want to thank you for all your hard work. Very proud of you, what you've accomplished. We know you're going to do very well in high school. And we want to present you with this plaque and encourage you to keep up the good work. Thank you. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome to our high school portion of our Academic All-Star Show, which each year we honor our students that are achieving in the classroom. And we've asked Mr. Milligan, our high school principal, to nominate some students that are doing very well. And Mr. Milligan, you brought a young man to us today. Would you introduce him and tell us maybe a little bit about him?
Sure, be happy to. This is Mr. Tyler Ramirez, and his parents are here today also. Tyler is a great kid. Love getting to know him. He's involved in lots of different activities here at school. He does AP classes, honors classes, concurrent classes, and by the way, he's dabbles in wrestling a little.
Just a little.
Just kidding. He's a very good wrestler, outstanding representative of himself and his school. Very happy to nominate him. He's a great student. He's also a member of the National Honor Society, and so I appreciate the opportunity to be his principal this year and look forward to him being very successful in the future.
Well, Tyler, sounds like you've had a very successful high school career, and having followed it, I would agree with everything Mr. Milligan said. He alluded to your parents being here. If you would you introduce them for us?
This is my father, Eddie Ramirez, and my mom, Tracy Ramirez.
Well, Mom and Dad, you must be very proud of this young man. It sounds like he's done very well in high school, and I would say that when we see students that are achieving in the classroom, we notice that the parents are very supportive of education and their activities. So you guys must be very proud of this young man.
We are.
Graduating in about 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
It only took 14 years. It doesn't seem like that long, but it's 14 years.
It doesn't seem that way, but yeah.
What are you aspiring to do after your high school?
I'm going to go to Southwestern and become a pharmacist.
All right, that sounds like a wonderful job and career. Well, for all you've done and all your accomplishments, we want to tell you we're very proud of you. We appreciate it greatly, and we know you're going to do very, very well when you leave high school. And we want you to keep up the good work and come back and see us.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a moment with another Academic All-Star. And welcome back. We're here with our second high school Academic All-Star. And Mr. Milligan, always we honor our students that are achieving in the classroom and doing very well. And you brought us a young lady here that obviously is doing very well. Would you introduce her and tell us maybe just a little bit about her?
Yes, sir. We have Madeline Cook here with us today. Outstanding senior. Madeline is involved in lots of activities. In fact, there was so much that I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget them. She takes honors anatomy and physiology class, taking concurrent classes. She's a member of BPA. She's a cheerleader. She's also a National Honor Society member. Plays softball, plays basketball, and one great thing is that she has had 0 discipline referrals for this year, which
That's pretty good.
I'm extremely happy about that. So she does a very good job for us. I'm very excited to nominate her, and I'm just looking forward to seeing lots of great things from her in the future.
Well, Maddie, it sounds like you've had a very good high school career, and sounds like it's been very active too.
Been busy.
You brought some folks with you. Would you mind introducing for us?
Yeah, I brought my mom, Rayanne Cook. She's a teacher at the middle school. And then my grandpa, Willard.
Guys, welcome. You must be very, very proud. This girl's accomplished so much in her high school career. You must be very proud of her.
Yes.
Well, Maddie, I understand you're probably 3 weeks out from graduation.
Yeah.
And I know Mr. Milligan has jinxed you on the discipline deal.
Yes, I
And 3 weeks is a long time. So maybe we can make it on to the end, we hope. But graduating, we always talk to our seniors about their plans after school, and I understand you're going to attend college.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the OU class of 2020.
All right, that sounds exciting too.
Yeah.
And once you get through college and graduate, what are your career plans?
I want to be a editor for the website BuzzFeed, which is based out of New York City.
So you want to live in New York City?
Yeah,
That's a little bit far off the beaten path for us.
a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I think you'll do wonderful. For being our academic all-star, we want to tell you we're very proud of you, very proud of your accomplishments, and we know you're going to do great things in the future. And we want to present you with this plaque and congratulate you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment with our last academic all-star for high school. And welcome back. And we're here with our third senior academic all-star. And Mr. Milligan, you brought us some wonderful kids today. We really accomplished a lot in our high school career. And I know this young lady has too. If you would introduce her and maybe give us a little bit of her background for us.
Yes, today we have Jessica Dugan, outstanding senior, involved in a lot of academic areas. She is taking honors physics. She is a member of the National Honor Society. She's taking AP Calculus, and she's also doing concurrent classes for college credit. Does an outstanding job, and once again, 0 discipline referrals. I don't want to mess that up. I hope I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
But great student, and I believe she's going to have a great future ahead of her, and looking forward to it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, Jessica, it sounds like you've had a pretty good high school career so far.
Yeah.
You've accomplished a lot. You brought someone with you today. Would you introduce her for us?
This is my mom, Leslie Dugan.
And Ms. Dugan, you must be very proud of this young lady and her accomplishments.
Very.
I'm going to say that when we see students achieving in the classroom, we always see parents that are very supportive of the kids and value education, and I would say that's probably been what it's like at your house.
Very much so, yes.
So as we move towards graduation in just a few weeks, we always ask our seniors about their plans. And do you have plans after high school?
Yes, I plan to go to Murray State College for a registered nursing.
All right, that's a wonderful career. Well, we're very proud of you and all you've accomplished. We want to commend you, and we want to give you this plaque and tell you we know you're going to do wonderful things in the future.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And welcome. We're here with our elementary academic all-stars as we honor our students that achieve in the classroom. I brought Dr. Linda McDaniel, Director of Elementary Ed, and Mr. Devin Birdsong, Elementary Principal today. And we've asked them to nominate some students that are achieving in the classroom and doing very well. And I believe, Mr. Birdsong, you're going to introduce this young man and maybe give us a little bit of his background and tell us a little bit about him.
Yes, this is Saulo Castro. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this recognition. He is an outstanding citizen at the elementary school. I don't think he's ever had a negative thing to say about anybody. Anytime that I need help translating or for any reason, I know that I can count on him to help me. He also is very driven in the classroom. He's constantly looking to better himself in his education.
Well, it sounds like you're doing very well in the classroom. Do you have a favorite subject?
Math.
Mathematics. Good. I know it's a little bit early, but if you look down the road at what you might want to do after graduation, you have a particular area or interest?
Sort of being a teacher.
A teacher? Oh, that's wonderful. We like teachers around here. Dr. McDaniel, would you like to add anything about this young man?
I just want to emphasize his, like Mr. Birdsong, his driven ability to achieve in the classroom and do what is best for him. It's hard for some kids to make that decision or think about, I really want to do well in school, because if I do well in school, then I will be able to choose things I want to do as I get older. And I know this boy is one of our best students. That is one of the criteria that we use to determine who we want to choose to be these stars. And always nice to other people. That's kind of like the citizenship thing to me, is being able to encourage others and being a role model for others. So I certainly think he's a great role model for all of our kids at the elementary school.
I noticed you brought some folks with you today. Would you mind introducing for us?
My parents? My mom, Lorenzo Castro, and my dad, Guadalupe Castro.
Welcome, guys. I'm going to have a little interpret for me, and if you would, tell them we're very proud of you, and they must be very proud of you and your academic achievements too.
Mamá, ellos también agradecidos también están agradecidos y ustedes deben estar agradecidos con ellos.
Nosotros le damos las gracias también porque te han ayudado bastante.
They thank you for helping me in all the stuff.
Well, it sounds like they're doing a very good job at home too.
Mhm.
So for all of your accomplishments and your success in the classroom, we want to present you with this award. Tell you we're very proud of you and what you've done, and we want you to keep up the good work.
Dice que, thank you. Dice que están bien agradecidos y dice que suba, que sigue con mi trabajo.
And you tell them it's a great example, not only for you, but for them at home, helping you. And when we have good students, they generally come from really good homes.
Está haciendo como un ejemplo y dicen que tú estás haciendo un buen trabajo en la casa.
Sí, gracias. Diles que yo también les agradezco que te están apoyando y que te estamos apoyando en lo que podemos también.
She's thanking you and all of you, and she's helping me. She's making me go to places that I have, like for example, she's helping me go. I don't know how to say it, but my mom, she's trying to say she's helping me. She's if I'm going somewhere, she lets me go with, and she'll take me.
Encourages you.
Yeah,
She gets you where you need to be.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. Well, we're very proud of you, and we'll be back in just a moment with another Elementary Academic All-Star. And welcome back. We're here with our second Academic All-Star from our elementary. And Mr. Birdsong, you brought a young man to us today that sounds like, from what you're telling me, and you and Dr. McDaniel, that he's doing very, very well in the classroom. Would you introduce him and maybe give us a little bit of his background?
Sure. This is Luke Hamilton, and he is doing very well in the classroom. As a matter of fact, his teachers, I asked them for one word to describe Luke, and they said a sponge. He soaks up everything. That he's very, very perceptive of the classroom, everything, his learning environment, and very respectful. They stress that. You know, he's just an outstanding student.
Well, it sounds like you're doing very well in the classroom. I believe fifth grader, about ready to move up to middle school.
Yes.
About 3 weeks. I know it's a little early, but favorite class, favorite subject?
Math.
Math. I believe that's the theme today, isn't it, Mr. Birdsong? We've had
Yes.
several that selling math and like math. Well, that's great. Anytime we see students that are selling in math, we know they're going to be able to go on and take the advanced classes and do well in those. Dr. McDaniel, anything you would like to add about Luke?
Well, I have had the privilege of working with Luke ever since he started pre-K, and he is a great example of what kids should be like in school. He's always has a positive attitude, always willing to do what we ask him to do, and I want to applaud his parents, because most of our academic all-star kids tend to have parents who really support them and care for them at home, and that's a big part of it. But he is, just like Mr. Birdsong said, just one of those kind of kids that we would like to use as a role model for all of our kids at the elementary. We look forward to his brother being in his spot one of these days. His mom is a graduate of Medill schools, and so we're glad to see that tradition just keep going. So we're real proud of Luke.
Luke, you brought some folks with you. Would you do us the honor of introducing them?
This is my mom, Sally, and dad, Brad.
Well, welcome, guys. Dr. Mack is absolutely right. When we see students excelling in the classroom, we know education is valued and encouraged at home. So tell us a little bit about this young man and how he's doing and how maybe proud you are of him.
Okay. We are very proud of Luke. He's a very hard worker. We don't have to get onto him a lot or anything. He's got a very good, strong character, and does good in school. And we're proud of him also for being a very good person, on top of being a good student. And he's had some great teachers along the way.
Well, Luke, it sounds like you're doing very well, and as you move to middle school, we know you're going to do very well there too. For being our academic all-star, we have a plaque for you, and we want to congratulate you and encourage you to keep up the good, hard work. And we'll be back in just a moment with our third elementary academic all-star. And welcome back. We're here with our third fifth grade academic all-star. And Mr. Birdsong, the bar is very high today. All of our students have been very good and just excellent choices. And if you would, go ahead and introduce this young lady and give us a little bit about her and her achievements.
This is Camila Hernandez. She is just a wonderful, wonderful student. She's, as you can tell, she has a very sweet, quiet disposition. So sometimes her drive gets overlooked, but she's a very driven student, very strong in all academic areas. She's also an outstanding cross-country participant, and I'm sure that someday we're going to read her name in the newspaper when she gets into high school. I think she'll be quite successful there also.
Well, Camilla, it sounds like you're doing very well, and I think you're probably about 3 weeks away from going to middle school. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're looking forward to middle school?
Yes.
Yeah, I think your academic growth and achievements in elementary are going to serve you well. I think you're going to do very well in middle school. Dr. McDaniel, just young lady has probably impressed you as well. Anything to add to Mr. Birdsong's comments?
Well, she's the kind of kid that you'll see walking down the hall, and she's pretty quiet, but she always has a smile on her face, and she's always willing to help others, and that's a big part of just being a good friend and a good student. Again, academically, amazing. I look for her to be something really great one of these days when she gets through Medill High School, because she is a student who really seems to want to do well and is looking forward to going to middle school and being up there with the big kids, and of course I'm sure she's going to continue cross country and likes soccer, and who knows, we may have a soccer star right here as well. So we're real proud of her academically and behavior-wise, citizenship.
Well, Camilla, sounds like you're doing very well. We're very proud of you. We want to congratulate you and present you with this plaque and encourage you to go to middle school and keep up with hard work. Congratulations.